Are you struggling to make ends meet? You're not alone. The average American family can no longer afford some of the things they used to take for granted, from necessities like healthcare and housing to simple luxuries like dining out and vacations. The cost of living is rising faster than wages. But what made the list of the top 15 things families can no longer afford? Tune in to find out and learn what you can do to stretch your budget further. You won't want to miss the eye-opening look at the state of the economy. Number 15. Pay credit card debt. Credit card debt is the gift that keeps on giving, and by giving, we mean taking all your money. And for the average American family, it's becoming more and more unaffordable to pay off. Just when you think you've got your budget under control, boom, you realize you've got a mountain of credit card debt to deal with. And with interest rates continuing to rise, it feels like you'll be paying off your debt for the rest of your natural life. According to the Federal Reserve, the average credit card debt per household in the United States was $9,333 in 2019, and the average interest rate was around 17%. Paying off credit card debt can especially be difficult for low-income households who may have a harder time affording the monthly payments and may be charged higher interest rates. In some cases, people may have to cut back on other necessities in order to pay off the credit card debt, and the high interest rate can make it difficult to make progress in paying off the balance. Number 14. Rent. It's an age-old struggle, finding a place to live that's affordable, comfortable, and doesn't require signing your life away. And for the average American family, it's becoming more and more difficult to find a place to rent that won't break the bank. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, the median gross rent plus utilities, in the United States was $1,024 per month in 2019. For many people, especially those with low incomes, affording the cost of rent can be a struggle. In some cases, people may have to cut back on other necessities in order to pay their rent, and high housing costs can make it difficult to save money or afford other expenses. In addition, rising rent prices can put pressure on people to earn more money to find more affordable housing, which can be difficult in areas with high demand for rental properties. Number 13. Travel. It's the dream of many to pack your bags, hop on a plane, and see the world. But for the average American family, it's becoming more and more affordable to turn that dream into a reality. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average American household spent $2,944 on transportation, including travel in 2019. The high cost of travel can be especially burdensome for low-income households who may have a harder time affording the expense of travel, such as airfare, accommodations, and activities. In some cases, people may have to cut back on other necessities in order to pay for travel, and the expense of travel can make it difficult to save money or afford other expenses. Number 12. Grocery price hikes. Welcome to the world of grocery shopping, where every trip to the store feels like a journey to the moon and back. And for the average American family, it's becoming more and more unaffordable. As you walk through the store, you can't help but notice that everything seems to be getting more and more expensive. That box of cereal that was $3 now costs $5. A gallon of milk that used to be $2 now costs $4. It's enough to make you want to cry, or at least switch to a vegan diet. The average American household spent $4,311 on food, including groceries, in 2019, per the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. Low-income households may find it especially difficult to pay the essential costs for meals due to the high cost of groceries. The rising cost of food can make it challenging for some people to save money or afford other expenses. And in some situations, people may have to forego other requirements in order to pay for groceries. Number 11. Fill their tanks. The joys of filling up your gas tank. The smell of gasoline, the sound of the pump wearing away, the feeling of your bank account draining away. Wait, what? Yeah, it's true. The cost of filling up your gas tank is getting more and more expensive. It's no secret that the cost of filling up a gas tank has been on the rise in recent years. And for the average American family, it's becoming increasingly difficult to afford. According to the U.S. Energy Information Administration, the average price of a gallon of regular gasoline in the United States was $2.89 in 2019, up from $2.41 in 2016. That's an increase of almost 20% in just a few years. The rising cost of gasoline is a major financial burden for many Americans, especially those who rely on their vehicle for transportation to work or other necessary appointments. The high cost of gas can make it difficult for people to afford to fill up their tanks, and in some cases, people may have to cut back on other necessities in order to pay for gas. Number 10. Having babies. Having a baby? It's a joyous and life-changing event, but for the average American family, it can also be a major financial burden. The cost of raising a child is high, with expenses for items like diapers, formula, and childcare adding up quickly. And with wages remaining stagnant while prices continue to rise, it's no wonder that many people are struggling to make ends meet. Number 9. Diapers. It's official. Diapers are the new gold. And just like with gold, the price just keeps on rising. Gone are the days when you could buy a jumbo pack of diapers for the price of a latte. Nowadays, it seems like you have to take out a small loan just to keep your little one in clean, dry diapers. And with wages remaining stagnant while prices continue to rise, it's no wonder that many parents are feeling the pinch. The cost of diapers is a major financial burden for many American families with young children. According to the website Baby Center, the average cost of disposable diapers is around $70 to $80 per month, or $900 to $960 per year. For families with multiple children and diapers, the cost can be even higher. The high cost of diapers can be especially burdensome for low-income families, who may struggle to afford the necessary expenses for their children. In some cases, families may have to choose between buying diapers and paying for other necessities, such as housing, utilities, or healthcare. Number 8. The soaring cost of living. Everything is expensive. It's no surprise that the majority of Americans struggle to make ends meet. But what's the true story here? The core issue of why millions of families live paycheck to paycheck and are unable to afford necessities like housing and healthcare are long-standing and mostly systemic, even though inflation has recently made matters worse. Lower and middle-class families' inability to achieve financial security and stability is a barrier to their being able to accomplish other objectives, including saving, investing, planning for retirement, furthering their education, and taking part in cultural or recreational activities. Number 7. Buying a home. You see, home prices have been skyrocketing while wages have remained stagnant. Add in strict lending requirements, and it's no wonder that many people are struggling to afford a home. But don't lose hope. There are still ways to make homeownership a reality. You could try saving up for a larger down payment, which could help you secure a lower mortgage rate. Or you could consider alternative options like community land trust or a lease-to-own agreement. Number 6. Having a summer break. Summer break. The time of the year when you can kick back, relax, and enjoy some well-deserved time off. Or at least that's how it used to be. These days, the average American is finding it increasingly difficult to afford a summer break. Between rising costs for travel, accommodation, and activities, taking time off can be a major financial burden. And with wages remaining stagnant while prices continue to rise, it's no wonder that many people are struggling to make ends meet. Number 5. Eating out. Eating out used to be a treat. Chance to enjoy a delicious meal and some good company without having to worry about cooking or cleaning up. But these days, it seems like the average American can't even afford to eat out. With restaurant prices continuing to rise, it can be a major financial burden to dine out. And let's not forget about the added expense of trips, taxes, and drinks. It all adds up, making it difficult for many people to justify the cost of eating out. Number 4. Utility bills. Utility bills. They're the bane of our existence, and it seems like they're only getting higher and higher. For the average American, it can be a major struggle to afford the rising cost of utilities. Whether it's the monthly electrical bill, the water bill, or the gas bill, it can feel like we're constantly writing checks to keep our homes running. And with wages remaining stagnant while prices continue to rise, it's no wonder that many people are struggling to make ends meet. Number 3. Car repairs. Cost of car repairs is getting more and more expensive for the average American family. It has become extremely expensive to maintain an automobile due to rising components and labor costs. It's understandable that many people are having financial difficulties, given that earnings have remained flat while costs have increased. Those who depend on their vehicle for transportation to work or other important appointments may find the high cost of car maintenance to be an especially difficult expense. Finding the money to pay for repairs can be challenging, and in some situations, people may be forced to go without a working vehicle until they can afford the required repairs. Number 2. Stock up on food. With grocery prices continuing to rise, it can be a major financial burden to buy the items necessary to feed a family. And with wages remaining stagnant while prices continue to rise, it's no wonder that many people are struggling to make ends meet. Number 1. An unexpected expense. Aren't unexpected expenses the worst? One minute you're minding your own business, living your best life, and the next, you're hit with a bill that you weren't prepared for. And for the average American family, these unexpected expenses can be a major financial burden. With wages remaining stagnant while prices continue to rise, it's no wonder that many people are struggling to make ends meet. And when an unexpected expense arises, it can be difficult to find the money to cover it. Whether it's a medical bill, a car repair, or a home repair, it can be a struggle to find the funds to pay for it. It's a sobering look at the state of the economy and how it's impacting everyday families. From simple luxuries to necessities, the list includes items that may surprise you. But it's not all doom and gloom. There are steps you can take to stretch your budget further and make ends meet. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more informative content like this.